Well, hello everyone, the Ontario Gardener here, back with Remodel Day. Now, in the last video, I said that we're going to be remodeling in a special bonus episode, which is, well, right now, because we have one pair of teleporters. And what we're going to be doing is basically every day we're copying and discounting it. So every single day we'll be able to buy one teleporter. So every other day we'll be able to have a teleporting system. Now, we have it set up. Excuse me, guys. I'm trying to mute my cough. I still have a bit of a tickle in my throat. I was debating about what to move. I was thinking of putting all the fish up here, but I think it makes sense to cram this entire monstrosity, which is basically a 3x4 area, not including these two things, up into this. And further to that, we can actually have this set up in a double system where we could link two frozen prep stations together. And, excuse me, I think that, actually, you know what? Do we need to have two frozen prep stations? Because the idea was to either have a prep station sitting out here, which we'll do anyway, but also have a prep station sitting in there. But we're never running out of toast, right? We never run out of toast. So maybe we'll just ditch that idea. But what this does mean is we need to do a bit of moving around here. So I need to just move. Again, this is our bonus remodel episode. I need to clear out enough space to get all this junk. Not really junk, but all this junk out of here. I need just this. I need to move. There's a little bit more, a little bit more things. These row buffers are a bit annoying. And this one out of the way. Excuse me. All right, cool. We can fit everything in here now. Now, what I want to do is I got to figure out what I want to do with this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start bringing this in. And I think I want to have it because it's going to be blocked. It'll block the door off unless we set up a different way. Which there isn't really a better way to do it because you still need the same amount of conveyor belts. Actually, we still need the same amount of conveyor belts. So we either set it up in a 2x system or cram in what we have. We block the door off though, but that's not a big deal. I don't really find that to be a big deal. So let's move everything else. This stuff we'll leave over here. We'll leave all this over here for the time being because it's not really in our way. It's fine. But what I want to do is I want to try to build this in place if I can to mimic what it eventually will look like. That way there's a bit of a less kind of running around all over the place. Let me bring all this stuff in here. Actually, I mean, maybe this would be a good time to move everything else out of this room. But I think we'll be okay. We'll start off with it. Now I can build it exactly in place. This one's gonna go here. It'd be nice if you could walk through walls, but I can't do walking through walls in this how did I have this set up now? In this episode. Oh, it was like this, right? That, and then you got the sink action with the little sink. It could be easy to go poop right through the wall, but you can't do that yet. Well, at all. All right, sink's gonna go here. We need to we need the other grabber. But having this up here with a teleporter is gonna save us, because this room up here, basically, we're not using at all anymore. Like, we're not using it. It's basically wasted space. So now we can take wasted space and make it perfectly great usable space. And that's exactly what we want to do. All right, we got this coming out of here. And then what we're going to need to do is this is going to have to dump up here somewhere. And we're going to have this little grabber action. It's actually not a crazy big setup, to be honest with you. And we're also going to move the fish. Remember, we're also going to move the fish out of the way. We're going to put the fish and the potatoes up in this area here because the area is here. Why not do that? All right, this is going to go here. This will go nope. We'll have to grab, we need another grabber, and then figure out how I want to set this up completely. So from here, we're going to have to go, that's not the right one. I need this one's going to go here, and then this one will go, it has to go, oh no, it goes like that. I'm portioning from the freezer, right? Is that how I had it? Yeah, exactly. I had it exactly like that, because this one went down and it went into. This will go from here, which I think I might actually wedge it up here a little bit. I'll put the first teleporter, which we have to move that eventually. So we're going to put everything up here. Now, again, after today, we may have to do a whole nother remodel, which I'm perfectly fine with, to be honest with you. I'm perfectly fine with that because we will have space to do it. And yeah, I think this will really save us a lot of, it's going to open up our kitchen greatly. Going to greatly open it up. This is kind of in the way. This is going to have to go up here because, again, this is where we have a smart grabber there. The smart grabber is for the patatas, which, again, isn't a big deal at all either. Again, if we get another fish If we get another fish choice, that's where the problem will come into. If we get another fish, like another fish selection, I should say, that will be what the problem will be. If we don't get another fish selection, well, then it doesn't matter, because we can get fillet. Like crab cake would be bad, obviously. Crab cake would not be good. I think I'm going to do it just like this and have them all, have them all end like this. And what we'll do is we'll put the bread over here. Well, I have to get the grabber up here. And we'll do a big test run on this just to make sure that nothing is broken. I mean, because it's going to take some getting used to. I'm so used to having certain things in certain spots, and they're now not going to be there. Like this is all going to be up here instead of over here now. It's going to be a bit of a learning curve for me in a sense, I guess. All right, we're going to have that there. And all right, let's get our TPs up here, our teleporters. We're going to have teleporter 1. I mean, you might not even need teleporters, to be honest with you, but I want to use teleporters. And we're going to put this one, is going to go right here. I think what we'll do is we'll put the mash right here, because why not? We're going to rearrange pretty much everything here. We have a corner grabber right here, which is what we... I have to do this like this. All right, what I want to do is I want to set this. We can do a quick practice mode just to see if this works. Let's just see what happens. This will be beautiful if this works. So far, that looks good up top. Watch this come through. Yoink. Oh, look at that. Look at the cats. The cats are like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Look at the bread here. Boom, another one. I just want to make sure that this should work perfectly fine, right? Pull this. Oh, okay, dude, it's like it's instant. Instant. Boop. Oh, that's so great. I mean, theoretically, we could get rid of all of this and have the frozen prep station up there, because as soon as like you pick this one off, there's one sitting on it, right? Boom, it's there. Boom, it's there. So you know what we'll do? Let's do that. Why not we'll do that? Save us even literally. It will save us more space, really. So what we're gonna do is we will have to figure out how to set this up, because this is gonna then go here, and then this is gonna go here, and then so we need one more grabber. We have a grabber there, because this will end up sitting here then. So this is gonna sit. I need to get a regular straight. Do I have a straight grabber somewhere? I should have. Where do I have a? Yeah, I have a cabinet. Well, okay, those are corner grabbers anyway, so that's fine. We can just use the same one. So what I'm going to do is this one will go here. Let's just set it now. Yep. Okay. Put this in here, and then put. This has to go out here. Again, we're basically blocking off this room now, which is not it's just fine. Not worried. Look at that. All right. And this could go, I guess it would just go here, right? I mean, I don't know. We'll have to figure out where I want to put the teleporter. Because I want to make sure that you can plate. Let's just try it out. Boom. I want to Toasty. Actually, you know what, though? I don't know if it's... because if you have a plate, you actually have to plate it. And I guess the problem, though, is that if this is empty for some chance, and you put a plate on this, it'll spit it back to there, and it breaks your system. So you know what? I think I'm going to put it back how I had it, solely because it's easier. It's easier that way. Yep, we'll do that. Let's put it back how it was. There's no harm, no foul. Nothing's really going to be a problem. Put the mash back, because what happens is if you put something on this accidentally and there's nothing in line with it up here, it'll break, because it won't just keep swapping back and forth. The teleporters don't work that way. So we'll put this. Actually, we can just leave this right here, honestly. You can save it like this. Do practice mode. Not that we're ever realistic. Check it out now. See what happens. I think this is going to work great. Look at the fish. Look at the fish at the top. Boop. Yeah, that's how you want it to be, for two reasons. One is because what I described before, and two is if I put a plate, because you have to take a plate and hit it on this to get it back, and the risk there is if there's nothing lined up, you're going to send the plate back. So I'd rather be able to grab a plate and just slap it here. The fish, whatever it is, the potato. Oh, this is perfect. This is a perfect setup. Different than what we have, obviously, very different. And what I think I actually want to do too. We have to do something else with the coffee, though. But you know what we could probably do is we could put the coffee here. And you know what? We can line up what I want to... Let me just think if this is going to work. We're doing trial and error day here. putting all of these and let's put our dishwashing back at the bottom. This is how we originally had it, mind you. And then we could put the plates. The plates could sit there, really. And then how can we set the rest of this area up? This would be set up for soup. The soup would be made. I'd have to run it. No, that won't work. I can't have these. These could sit like this. This could sit like that. That'd be fine. And then here's where we have different soups. And then, the only issue is running around them, right? You know what we could do? We could put this up here and put this here. Because we're going to be using the pot more than anything else. The frozen prep can go here. These will go here. And then what we can do actually is we can, look at all the space we have. We're not using the dish rack, so let's just put that. We can actually access this room still, which is great, by the way. We can put this up here. We can, we're gonna. I mean, we're not anywhere done this episode yet, guys. We don't really need a pot yet, but we're gonna use pots. So there's other plates that can sit here. I think that would be fine, because I can plate things here, and the dishes are still. I don't know. We'll have to figure out the whole plating business, because we're up to 4 groups again. Remember that. So these can still sit here, I think. This can still sit here. What we'll do is get these other freezers out. We'll put another. So what? Okay, let me think. This is bean. This is soup. And then we'll put the beans here. Maybe just have them not necessarily. I guess we could have them in line with each other, right? What does that matter? And we have another freezer here with the broccoli. It just means that all of our sides now are going to be around the back instead of in the front. And we have our broccoli here, or our broccoli here, our mashed here, broccoli here, 2 broccoli. Like the idea would be to have 2 beans set up and have 2. But the thing is that we're going to be pulling from up here, so it almost makes sense to have this swapped around a little bit. What do you think? The plates are still a bit of an iffy thing. Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah, because soup is a starter. So I want to have my sides up here, or my toppings up here. And then we can have this here. The mash can still sit there. Because what I want to do is, you know what? There's a counter right in here. I want to set up a proper research station now. We also have a danger hob. You know what? We could use both of these danger hobs. Again, it makes more mess. No, what I'm going to do? Remember I said about using the frozen preps for things? I want to use. Okay, now my mind is wandering even more here. Now I'm even wondering. Oh, we have a whole freaking. Oh my god, we have so much stuff in here. I want to pull this frozen. Every frozen prep is being used by oysters, so I want to empty these oysters somehow. We have a jiggle bin. Where do they put the jiggle bin at? Is it that one in the top? No, it's up here. Here. I want to bring that because these 2 frozen prep stations that have things in, I want to get rid of them. Is this a jingle bin? Compactor. So what we're going to do, just for the next episode, is we're going to set up a little area. I guess in here I'll do it. I'll figure it out. Because I want to bring this out. Yeah, we it's just debating about how I want to set this up. Because remember I said about how we got the beans here. And then what I want to do is be able to portion. Have these with portioning, like to have portions of ingredients. Then the soup. I don't know. The plates are a bit of throwing me off a little bit. Like I'll never be happy 100%. So it doesn't matter how I do it. I'm not going to be happy 100%. I want to get, what is this? Is this a combiner? Oh, a portioner even. All right. What do we need? Excuse me from in here. So there's a jiggle bin. So we're going to put this one here. And then where's the other bin? The other bin up here is filled with, I want to empty these bins. These frozen preps that have fish in them. It shouldn't take that long to empty. Well, take a minute or so. But that way they're here. We can just empty these out. Because actually, you know what I can do even easier? Is use this prep station here. How I got to figure out. Hey, this is why it's called Remodel Day. We're trying to figure things out as far as getting rid of some of these other items. I should put the booty statue up here. Get it out of here. We don't need it here. It's just taking up space. It can sit. Put it right here to greet everybody when they come in. 5-star restaurant here, people. We have a counter I want, because I mean, that's the thing, is like, either do we put prep stations everywhere or do we put freezers everywhere? And to me, it's probably easier for freezers, but it's so convenient to do a prep station. So what we'll do is we'll use these prep stations and this to clean this out. These can all go in here. These can go into here, you know, little by little. And I think that's how I want to do it. I think that's going to be a good idea. This up here, I don't really like these being up here. So let's move them. I want to have everything because we need water. So let's move all of this stuff down here. I'm going to actually move this out of the way just for now so I can access this stuff better. And then what we're going to do right now is let's set up a proper research area. I think that would be very much worthwhile doing. We can store this. We can store, look how much space, I mean, this is a 100% different setup. 100% different setup than what we had. But, the more teleporters, the thing is though, how can we use more teleporters, right? Is there a way to move the tables here? So this could be moved down to the corner. We could have another table here. We'd have the coffee tables there. So I think it could. We could use that top room for something. If anything, it'd be for the fish and these potatoes. Because they could very easily be pushed up there because this setup is 3 wide by 5 deep. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. So we only would need 5 because these prep stations would sit out here. And we'd have all that other space up there to do something else with. Yeah, so we're doing okay. This obviously can't stay here. This can be blocked. I don't need to access this. But it's tried and true. Once we're done, we'll do a prep day and just prep everything. All right. So what do we want to research here? We have a frozen prep. All right. We have our onions too. I don't want to forget about the onions. All right. So the teleporter right now, we don't need to actually research the teleporter. The teleporter can just be stuck up here as a. Hold on, let me try to think here. So I want to discount that. I want to. I'm actually going to buy. I'm going to keep buying things as they come up, and just doing what with them, storing them like I always do. And then that's going to be that. And then we have this here that needs to be copied. This is a frozen prep. How much does this cost? This is 15 already. So what we can do is if we put this like this. All right, I can put the copy desk. Oh, wait, where's the teleporter at? The teleporter has to go in here too. Where's that? Oh, that one's a teleporter there. Okay, that's fine. So what we'll do is let's put this in here because this is the copy desk. Actually, this can go in here too because we really don't need to. We don't need to, discount this anymore. It's already 15. This is so we don't need to research anything here. Nothing here needs to be researched. But these two things here, I want to discount for sure. Is this discounted already? This is already discounted. Again, 15 coins, big deal. Here's going to be our other. Well, this is another counter. I thought we had a dumbwaiter that we sell somewhere. I guess not. So the counter will be a freezer. So that's going to go in here. This is a heated mixer that costs what? 15 coins. So you know what we're going to do with this is we're going to, I think what I want to do is I want to buy both of these because they're 15 each. I don't think we're going to need more than 2 more. I may be very wrong here. So what we're going to do is I want to put the counter in here to get another freezer, and then we'll research this one. So basically these 3 the discounting one is irrelevant basically. And then we have a prep station out here. We'll have to do a little finagling here, but I think we'll be okay. We don't need another hob. We really don't need more prep stations. But I'm all about prep stations. Prep everything, right? Prep everything. Okay, and then so what we can actually do is we don't need to discount. Hold on, we can't copy everything. That's the thing. We can't copy everything, so I think what we'll do is we'll just put this in here. Oops, sorry. So we'll upgrade this to a frozen prep. We won't copy it because what we'll do is we'll buy both frozen preps there tomorrow and just again store them. We have so many frozen preps. We're basically storing things right now. So we'll discount. Mainly the main thing to discount is going to be the teleporter, which is this. And if we turn that, I can access the copy machine. This is going to be the teleporter. We don't need to discount it or excuse me, research it. It can't be researched. It doesn't research anything else. Copy it, and then 2 more days. Yeah, all right, we're good here. We're good, good, good. I'm so happy about the setup. We have this. We have the onions. I think we'll just hide these. They don't need to be out at all. We'll put the pot stack here. And then we have the broccoli again is going to go here. And then this danger hob, we can just put the danger hob out. We can use it for something. We have to be a little careful as far as the mess goes, But I think we're going to be perfectly fine. I'm going to hide these knobs just because I don't want to see them like that. It's just a bit of annoying to me. Alrighty. You know what, guys? I think we're doing pretty good. This here, things we have no... The problem is we have no freezer on this side to put... Do I need this? Honestly, do I need... Yeah, put it here. Put it here. Put it there, and then what I can do is... So I want to have the frozen prep, I think, for the soup, mainly. So, but the problem is then the soup should sit at the bottom. And that's a bit of a tricky situation, because these are beans. This is soup. How do I want to do that, honestly, right? Because I want to be able to have the soup in the frozen prep stations. So, if we get rid of this, actually... Put this here. Put this here. The beans are not going to be frozen prepped, obviously. They can go here, and then this will be the soup area. The soup will all go here. That'll work, I think. Put this here. At least this will help with some of the messes, and I have a feeling we're going to be using this over here a bit too. There we go. There we go. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. Then the next day, the frozen preps. So what I want to do is I want to be able to have tons of soup. And I keep saying soup, tons of soup. I think we're good here. We got to put this back here. Actually, I could use this for this if I really wanted to, but I don't think I need to. Let's turn this on real quick, and let's see how this will function during the day. The fish will obviously be different. The coffee's good. Ice cream is fine. We'll be able to portion from this to put the soup in both of these. We can grab the water, cook it right here. If we need a pot, we'll grab a pot here to cook another broccoli. But since we have 2, right, the next goal we'll get another one. Things the beans are so far away. The problem is something is going to be far away. That's the problem. Then again, you should almost have the toast where the beans are. Actually, you know what? These are beans here. These are beans here. So I guess these would be the reserve beans. This looks good though. We can get rid of these things. Basically, that's what we're basically doing that, right? To clear off those frozen preps. And we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I think we're good here. I can research everything. Discount. I can't reach that back there, though. All right, that I have to change. So how can I change that to reach it? If I put this back in like this, that will work. That will work. So I'm primarily going to be using this prep station here, I think, or this danger hob. Not this one. This will be like the backup one. Maybe I'll have maybe what I'm going to do, I'll put a pot of mash on this one. That would probably be the best thing to do is put a pot of mash actually on the heated mixer and let it run its course, This can actually this is doing nothing. It doesn't matter. All right, cool. So we have a conveyor belt in here. We're basically discounting these 4, copying mainly the teleporters. Hopefully we get a freezer, copy the freezer, discount it. All right, we have a lot to do here, guys. So this has been a remodel episode times 10. We basically turned the entire kitchen around. Is it going to pay off? I don't know. I really have no idea. As far as other teleporters, excuse me, because once we hit 2 more days to get through, 3 more days. When we hit OT Day 21, we're going to have our group sizes are going to be up, which are fine, but eventually our expected groups are going to keep climbing. So this could come out here. If I push these tables a bit differently, because this here I have a double tables area, I could push all this down to here. One here, chairs will sit here. This will be chairs again, table here, chairs here, blank space, well, it would be chairs. So that would work, because you basically need 3 spaces. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know. That might be a bit iffy. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's only 9 wide. So that would pretty much exhaust everything. If we'd have it down here, it'd have to sit here. and you can't put a chair in front of the door, so that would be it. I don't know. We would, you know what, guys? When we get that point, we will adapt for it. But we ran prep station, we ran a practice day. Everything works. I have to get used to where new things are. I mean, this is all the same. Our beans, there's going to be a bean here, and there's going to be a bean on the top. So I got to remember the beans are here, then I got to run it around. I mean, there's no way else around that, except if we would put another runway like this, which might actually be, you know what, guys? You know what I'm going to do? Let's do that right now. Oops, that's not what I do. Do this. Put this one here. Actually, it's irrelevant where this goes. This is relevant where this goes. What happens if we move everything down one and we have two runways? Or two, not runways, you know what I mean? Two aisleways here. What about that? Because then, things are all over the place. What about that? Then we can put another freezer here, and then eventually we can put another freezer here, because this room, eventually I want to clean all this crap out of here. I have 3 tables in there, by the way. I think this would work better, because then I can run all the way around. It's easier to get around these 3 things. Soup it up will be here. The dishes will be here, dish here, and then I can use these dishes to grab from. I think that'll be okay. I'm a bit nervous, to be honest with you, doing it like this, because it's totally new. And then we got to keep it on here, because dumbwaiters are the only thing I'm looking for, right? Well, no. Dumbwaiters, tables. I don't even know what we're looking for, honestly. Don't even know. When I see it, I'll grab it. All right, guys. This has been a long, extended remodel day episode. I think this is going to work out very well. We can hit all the tables, all the research desks. We have our onion. We can't reach the onions, though. Is that going to be a problem to not reach the onions? Oh, we can remedy that right now. Check this out. Get rid of that. Boop. And then basically pull the onions right here. Put this like there you go. Leave it like that. There you go. That works. Because what I could actually do is I could put 2 pots on here just to let them cook, because they won't burn anyway. I could put a mash on here, and I could put an extra bean on here. Oh yeah, I think this is gonna be awesome. Okay, guys, we got to move. You got to move all this junk down, and we got to move this one down. You got to move this down, this down, this down. Oh yeah, buffers, robo buffers. I want more robo buffers here. I want to coat this whole area. I want like 4 to 6 of them. All right, guys, now we're done. This is turned out. I think this is going to be very, very good. I just have to keep in mind to remember where things are. You got beans here. We have our soup is going to be here. Beans here, brock here, beans here, brock here. This is I'm more nervous this way because everything is new for us. But you know what, guys? We're done. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this bonus special episode, please consider leaving me a like as well as a comment. Do you think this setup is going to be better for us? Or do you think it's going to be worse? Would you set things up like this? Give me your comments. Would you put the fish up top? Let me know what you would do if you'd have a setup like this. If you're enjoying this content, this series especially, please consider leaving me a subscribe. I'm getting so close to my next goal, and your support would be amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll catch you next time with another Toasty Turkey Town episode. Take care now.